Yo, what's good guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we'll be speaking about the matchday 2 day 2 games and predicting them as well. So we got some absolute great games coming up here, so it's gonna be a very good one. And in terms of these prediction videos, we're gonna be doing one video for each day. So match day 1 day 1 is gonna be one video, match day 1 day 2 is gonna be another one, and match day 1 day 3 is gonna be another one. Just keep it more short, because if I put it all together it would have been like 45 minutes or so. So I just want to keep it nice and short. In terms of this, we're gonna be doing the predictions. So let's start with Bologna versus Shakhtar Donetsk. This matchup could go either way, honestly. So let's get started with Bologna. They really surprised me last season in the Serie A, finishing top 4. That is impressive. Or top 5. They have now lost their manager in Thiago Motta, and they have lost 2 players who have gone to the Premier League in Calafiori and Zirkzee, and I think it might be a rough struggle for them at this current moment, because they lost their manager and 2 players. So on to Shakhtar Donetsk. They're looking alright this season, not at their best, because they sit in 9th place right now in the Ukrainian league, and with 2 wins and 2 losses. And a very good player is Sudakov. He caught many people's eyes when he played in the Euros, and I might see them struggle slightly, but we gotta wait and see. So my prediction is gonna be a 2-1 win for Bologna. Now Sparta Praha versus RB Leipzig. I could see this game being a tight game, probably. So let's get started with Sparta Praha, a team from the Czech league. Currently they are doing quite well in the league. They sit first and they won 6 games. They drew 1 game as well, and scoring 16 goals in 7 games. That's pretty impressive. And they got some ballers on the team like Lassi. He is a very good player, but maybe they could surprise us in this competition. On to Salzburg. They're fairly decent in their league. They actually stand 5th, which is pretty crazy. I expected them to be top of the league, but I believe they now have Bajcetic on loan from Liverpool. And honestly, this team is usually a underrated one. The form in their league has not been too bad. They won 3 and lost 1 so far, so it's gonna be quite a good one, and it's gonna be hard to say who will take it, but I think Salzburg will take it with a 1-0 win. Now this next game is a very good one. It is PSG versus Girona. So let's get started with PSG. They're looking quite good, honestly, under Luis Enrique. They seem to be cooking quite a bit. They have started the season quite well in the league and João Neves, he is balling out at the club as a new signing. He's getting so many assists. I could see them doing pretty good in this competition, but it might get tougher. If they do get into the late rounds, they might get knocked out if they face like a bigger team. On to Girona, another team was doing pretty well last season, doing a little bit worse than last season, but that's alright. They might be having a little bit more of a tougher season, as they're going to be playing La Liga and the Champions League. So at this current moment, they have 2 wins, 1 draw, and 2 losses in the La Liga, but Dovbyk and Tsigankov. I'm excited to see how they do in this competition, and I'm interested to see how they do overall in this match. Now my prediction is going to be a 3-1 win for PSG. Moving on to Club Brugge versus Dortmund. This could be a very good match, so let's get started with Club Brugge. They're doing alright this season, currently sitting in their first spot in the Belgium league with 4 wins and a draw and 2 losses in 7 matches played. They have European experience and have played well in the past. Obviously they have Champions League experience, and I think this year they might struggle. But on to Dortmund. Dortmund are looking not too bad. They were Champions League finalists last season. Unfortunately, they did lose to Real Madrid, and they were playing some very nice football, and they still continue to do so. So currently in their domestic league, they are second with 2 wins and a draw. And they signed Gurasi, who is Bundesliga proven, as he played with Stuttgart, and they had to get a replacement because Füllkrug made us move to West Ham, and my prediction is going to be a 2-0 win for Dortmund. Moving into Celtic versus Slovan Bratislava. This game is kind of a tough one to predict because I don't know, both sides from what I've seen, they do not look too good. So let's get started with Celtic. Celtic seem to be doing quite well in their league, currently have 5 wins in 5 games, but in the Champions League they struggled quite a bit last season, and the Champions League is obviously a different kind of level. They've also signed Kasper Schmeichel as their keeper as well. Hopefully they could do slightly better this year. But on to Slovan Bratislava. Honestly, I've not heard much about this team. They're doing quite good this season, top of the Slovakian Super League with 15 points. They have played 6 games, have 5 wins and 1 loss, and not really sure how they play, so let's see how they play and get on in this match. And my prediction is going to be a 1-1 draw between the two, and we're going to finish off with a very good game. Man City versus Inter, rematch of the 2023 Champions League final. So let's get started with Man City. They're a very good team, one of the best teams in the world. They have so many good players who are the best in their position, players like Haaland, KDB, and also Rodri, but Pep knows what it takes to win a trophy at any level. He's done at the Bundesliga, La Liga, Premier League, now Champions League, just the international level. That's the only one he has to win. If he decides to become a manager for Spain maybe in the future, who knows. But while they win these trophies, while also playing some very nice football, and they could be a dangerous team once again this year. On to Inter. This is another team who is looking good. They sat 2nd in the league currently. Don't get me wrong, we can't underestimate them because they do play some very good football. We saw that 2 seasons ago when they got into the final. Last season they did quite well, but I think a player to look out for is going to be Lautaro Martinez, because he teared it up last season for both Inter, and he did pretty well for Argentina, and he won the league with Inter. In the Copa America he won with Argentina. He's going to be a big player in this game, I think. Hopefully we see him turn up against Man City, but once again it's going to be a tough game, so they usually do play some very good football. Inter do. My prediction is going to be a 2-1 win for Man City. That is it for the video, guys. Only 6 games. The next day 3 video will be out in like 1 or 2 days, so just wait for that one. And hopefully you did enjoy the video. Don't forget to drop a like, comment down below your predictions in the comments, and make sure to subscribe as well. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.